What's going on, everyone? Jason here, and as you can see, the end of day 92 into day 93 is here. But it's really not going to be an episode as far as 7 Days to Die goes. It's more of an update video more than anything. Now, if you've been following my content, hopefully you've found entertainment out of my stupidity and incompetence. I appreciate, if you do enjoy it. That's pretty much why I'm doing this. But I also feel that it's also my responsibility to go ahead and give you guys somewhat of an update of what's been going on. Now, if you have been following my stuff, you might have come at least to some accustomed to the 2 episodes per week, and that was a result of the holiday season. I had so much free time that I played so much 7 Days to Die that I had way too much content. And it was pretty much apparent that I had to do 2 a week, otherwise it'd be a year before you ever got to this point in time. At least damn near to it. Unfortunately, that has come to an end as I've run out of content. And it's not because I didn't want to play or I got burnt out. It's because health issues arose. So back in February 15th to be exact, I ended up taking myself to the ER. I was having lightheadedness, dizziness. I've been experiencing fatigue. I spent 6.5 hours in the ER that night, and they ended up sending me to a cardiologist, who then sent me to get a stress test. Well, sure enough, I did the stress test. Results came back pretty abnormal. So she kind of freaked out a little bit, sent me to the main hospitals down in the main city, and they did a procedure called a heart cath. That's actually a pretty badass procedure. They're able to actually go through a vein, go into your heart. They can put a stent in. They can clear blockages in your arteries. They can pretty much diagnose anything if there's anything wrong. Unfortunately, I was unable to be fixed that way. 3 of my arteries were pretty much completely blocked off. The main artery, which the main surgeon told me, 60-65% of all blood flow to your heart, that one was 100% blocked off. I had another main artery that was 90% blocked off, and the third one was pretty much all completely blocked off as well. So I'm looking at, I had maybe about 20-25% blood flow going to my heart, which means I probably should have been dead right now. Needless to say, that was on March 1st, just so you have a time frame. Needless to say, they would not release me, and it took a week before I was able to get in and have surgery, which ended up as a triple bypass. So for the past month, pretty much unable to play. Now, I was released 7 days after my surgery, which was March 8th. So 7 days later, I was released, came home, and the recovery time, the fatigue, exhaustion, no motivation to play, obviously. But I am finally back to that point where I'm pretty much happy I got to play today a little bit. So I actually got to go to the trader today. I went to all of them except for Trader Jimmy. I ended up walking away with 305 reinforced steel upgrade, which, hell yeah. And let's face it, it might sound like a broken record, but, this 4-way concept, I definitely want to see it completed. COVID couldn't stop my ass. Triple bypass ain't going to stop my ass. This build is going to get done. Now, come hell or high water, I am going to get this finished. I will say, recovery time, I've been doing pretty damn good. Obviously, my chest is going to be sore because, not only do they make a 10-inch incision through your chest, but then they have to crack open your sternum so that they can get to the heart. So yeah, I still have many, many more weeks ahead of me of recovering, but I am healing quick. Uh, I feel that I'm doing pretty damn good in that regard. So that is a bonus. I will say there was only one negative, and that was 2 days after my surgery. I apparently suffered a stroke, which I highly point toward the pain that I was going through. Because I'm not going to lie, those couple days after surgery, that was, yeah, I thought I used to know what pain was until that moment. Um, and I believe that stress actually caused it. Because it's weird, the stroke that I suffered was super specific. It only targeted my left eye. So right now I have no peripheral vision out of my left eye anymore. I do not know, and neither does neurologists know, if I'll ever get my vision back. It's one of those things where your body's either gonna heal and fix it, or it'll just heal and compensate. So I'm not really optimistic right now of getting my vision back anymore. So it is what it is. But I will say it's one hell of a change. I mean, thankfully, looking straight like at my TV and all that right now, I see everything just fine. It's just now I have a massive blind spot on my left side, and now I got to go through a bunch of hoops as far as if I'll even be allowed to drive, which I would assume if people have one eye can drive, I should still be able to drive. But there is a learning curve, like walking through store. Uh, it's easy to actually get a little disorientated since you can't see out of your side anymore. Uh, so yeah, that's the challenge that I'm just gonna have to adapt and overcome, and I feel I will. So that's pretty much what I really wanted to go ahead and cover. Just to let you guys know, no, I didn't stop playing. I am not intentionally, avoiding playing. I just literally was so exhausted. I had no, no ability to play. Um, it's pretty taxing on the body. Daylight. And yeah, like I said, I mean, this build is very important to me. I really, really want this done. I want to be able to step back and be proud of what I built here. So I have no intention of stopping that. And like I said, this is actually the first time now, in a month that I've actually been able to play this game. Uh, so it does feel pretty damn good to be back. And hopefully moving forward, I can keep on with it. It is a little bit jarring because I got to try to remember everything that I was doing. But by going to the trader, now I got 3 full stacks. So I definitely have enough reinforced steel upgrade. I should be able to finish all the windowsills around the hotel. And now I'm hoping that's enough. Yeah, that should be more than enough. So that'll be nice to be actually have the outer layer completely done. Resource-wise, I need to go to my forge. I need to reevaluate all of what I need. I know I was making a shitload of concrete, which I have some up here, but I know I'm going to need more because that wall is going to take a lot of concrete. And I'm pretty sure I was making a shitload of rebar frames at that. It is nice that I'm able to come out here and you can actually see drawbridges, which, you know, use your imagination and you can see where the wall will be. Because the wall will be either level or maybe one block above it. I'm not too sure at this point. Probably one block above it, so it'll really depend here because, like I said, I don't want. I want to make sure this wall does not block the first level on the window. I am so glad that I did get this done. Of course, the spikes. Whew, that's a lot more iron and forged steel that I gotta get. So there's a lot of work there. Of course, you know, building my garage, my personal home structure that I plan on building, and then my farm. So there's a lot of work to be done, which I'm pretty sure I sound like a broken record with every video recently. Of course, for me, it's been a month, so yeah. But like I said, pretty much just an update video of what's been going on, just so you guys know and you're aware. I cannot promise, nor will I, that I'll be able to get 2 episodes a week. A lot of it's going to depend on still my ability to play. Because normally when I'm playing right now, for the past month I've been sleeping, so it's kind of weird that I'm actually awake, and so that's a sign that things have been improving and that I'm recovering. But it's still a long road ahead. Now let's see. Horde night should be day 98, I believe. So there's still plenty of time. Now with what dukes I had, obviously I spent a lot. 305 reinforced steel. So I'm down to what? Almost 27,000. However, when I was looking through my stuff, I got 3 sets of treasure maps. So I am going to go ahead and prep this real quick. Let's see, take some of these frames. I don't even need that many, but take a little bit of wood just in case. And I believe that's what I'm going to do with this day. Because yesterday I visited the traders. Traders reset on day 94, I believe. Memory serves me right. Like previous episodes, like I mentioned, I don't want to go to trader every 3 days. I don't want to get in that rut because it takes away from building and grinding and everything else. Of course, at the same time, it's equally important since I need the upgrade, but I wish there was a way that I could mimic craft it. I mean, in the past, I think I looked at it as taking forged steel and then regular oil. But there's no way to actually mimic craft that. So it was kind of like, you know, if I remember right, I took maybe 10-to-1 ratio on forged steel and oil to make 10 of the steel upgrade. I don't remember the logistics behind it. I forgot what I did. It still felt kind of cheap that way, so I much rather deal with the traders and still try to get that legitly. Like I said, my mimic crafting is there for convenience as well as maintaining balance to the game so you're not cheating. So, and I kind of, if I remember right, it kind of felt like cheating, so I didn't really like it. And then I never really put more thought into tweaking it to where it felt balanced. Now, as far as anything else with the traders, Wasteland Bob was actually pretty fucking epic. As you can see, I am up to a 571 assault rifle, and that's because he had like a 580 something stock, and in the parts he had like a 595, which they went 15,000 of my Dukes. Because yeah, I bought those things up, combined them with mine, so now those are 600. Totally worth it. So at least now my AK-47 is pretty much up to par with almost everything else. Unfortunately, at this stage of the game, yeah, once you get 600, everything else becomes kind of pointless. Or at least that urge, drive to loot for gun parts and all that shit kind of goes away. But that is also why I have the armory, and I like making secondary weapons and spare weapons and all that. Keeps me motivated to find parts and all that. Of course, it's going to take me a little bit to try to remember exactly what all I was planning on doing. A lot of logistics involved. Like I said, I did lose a month, so it is what it is. But thankfully, pretty much straightforward for me anyway. So unfortunately, not a super exciting quote-unquote episode. I apologize for that. But I really wanted to get something out because it's been well overdue since I've released anything. And I don't want to ignore anybody and make you all feel like I've just abandoned everything. But this should mark the beginning of more content coming. And like I said, if as I'm healing, as things are improving even more, which I am recovering quick. I am a fast healer, so knock on wood. Things continue the way they have been. There should be no issues. I just will not personally commit or promise 2 episodes a week. Just because, you never know. But if things go smooth, you never know, But I do want to at least make sure that I'm releasing a video every week. At least be consistent in that manner. And then if I get a second episode in every now and then, that's kind of like a little stinky bonus. And I'm trying to think if there's anything I really missed. God, that's so massive, guys. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. That way, next time I play, I just go straight for those treasure chests. And try to hopefully have some luck and get a shitload of Dukes out of that adventure. Because I still have a feeling that I need a shitload of Dukes. Because I'm not done with that steel reinforced upgrade. Not by a long shot. So if you have any comments, questions, obviously feel free to leave them below. I will gladly answer. I gladly talk to anybody that wishes to. You can drop a like if you want. That's up to you. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. All that wonderful bullshit. But most importantly, and that's not bullshit, do take care of yourselves. And, yeah. Next episode, we'll do some treasure hunting. So, take care, everyone.
The atom bomb is now just glowing embers. With every dawn, I'm feeling stronger still. But despite the slow decay, it never goes